this thing on? The microphone covered? No? I think we're good? Hey everyone, it's your boy Terry. Sorry it's been a few days. Lots of stuff going on. Anyway, it's your Friday night hello video from ye old Rio Station in Rio Grande, New Jersey. Another Friday night karaoke night. It's not too crazy in there right now for a Memorial Day weekend, but I expect it to jump right up there. Usually it's busy around 10 o'clock and then stays busy the rest of the night. We'll see. Last week was a really good night. I had about 14 or 15 singers, and that's a pretty busy night. A good night is 10 to 12. A busy night is 15 to 17. Crazy night is 20 plus. And if you've never been to one of my kids shows before, you know 20 is like a slow kids show, usually between 35 and 40. And even if I just played 35 or 40 songs in a row, that takes 2.5, 3 hours, and the shows are generally just 2.5, 3 hours. Then you add a few minutes here for the kids saying, introducing the kid, getting the kid to the... Sorry, waitress is asking me if I need that front table for the 15th week in a row, and I never need that front table for anything, so... But she's a nice young lady, so I'll keep answering with a smile. Anyway, the kids' karaoke shows are always nuts. Like beyond nuts, crazy nuts, uncomfortably busy. But I was a free 3-hour babysitter for the parents. And they got to sit and eat and drink and be on vacation. And I was providing a public service. And the kids got to sing a song or two. And there you go. And I only mention that because we're bringing back the family/kids karaoke show this summer at Carney's on June 23rd. So if you or any of yours have little ones that like to sing, there you go. I think it's 23rd. It might be the 26th. Whatever that last Tuesday in June is when I'm starting, when the kids get out of school. Anyways, plenty of traffic out here. I assume some of it's going to start making its way here. I got a pretty busy weekend lined up. I have, of course, the karaoke tonight. Tomorrow, I'm starting a new job. I think it's kind of an audition for me and Tim. We are TNT Acoustic. Terry and Tim, TNT. See how that works? Because I'm so clever. We're going to be at Secondo, S-E-C-O-N-D-O. That is the second restaurant being opened by the people who run Panico's in Cape May, and it's located at the old Axelson's Blue Claw on the, if you turn right off the Cape May Bridge heading out of town, that takes you over to Wildwood Crest. It's just before the bridge, it takes you to Wildwood Crest. So we're pretty excited about that. I think one of the owners knows us and loves us. The other owner has to be convinced. So we're going to play there tomorrow from, I think, 6 to 10. And then that'll be in every Saturday thing because we're too good not to get booked. I'm so humble, aren't I? And then Sunday this week is the Rusty Nail, Beach Shack at Rusty Nail. Sundays are always great down there. Mondays are fine, but Sundays just have, still have that weekend feel. We have recorded 2 Undertow podcasts, and we still have the 1 Cape May Stage podcast. I am feverishly trying to get those on the air. I'm trying to build my own website, which is taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Hopefully June. June is now my target date. And that gives me a week to play with. Still looking for advertisers, but when I have that information, I'll start emailing it out to people. That's it. Just wanted to say hello. I know it's been a few days since I popped on here. Keep reading the Undertow, and Exit Zero magazine comes out every Thursday. Well, I've been giving my boy Bob Dodono working over in there. But he's a great guy. Just like busting his chops in there. He busts my chops at work, so I get to bust his chops in print. Downton Stabby's coming up in 6 days, next Thursday. I hope I remember all my lines, but I don't really care if I don't. I'll just make it up as I go along like I usually do. And what else? Kids had prom. That went great, but I think we've talked since then. I'm going to know this weekend whether or not that Sherlock Holmes story is going to fly for Exit Zero magazine. Jack's going to read. I've written about 6 chapters. I posted the first 5, I think, on the Patreon. So if you have access to the Patreon page, you can read the first 5 chapters of Sherlock Holmes and the Jersey Devil. And please let me know if the guest star I put in there feels organic or feels like stunt casting. It feels like stunt casting to me, but I'm going to keep writing for a bit and see if I change my mind. I know some of you had said have your smoke before you go on camera, but I only ever have enough time for 1 smoke and to make a video. I can't, it's one or the other, so I'm doing both at the same time, so you'll have to pardon me. I'm quitting soon, I promise. That is it. You know the drill. Subscribe, make sure you're still subscribed, hit the little bell for notifications. Feel free to share, recommend this to friends, put it on your Facebook or your Twitters or whatever you have. If you're not yet supporting the Patreon, you may do so, patreon.com/Teriyaki1. And you can pledge anywhere from $1 a month to $1 million a month. And I'll take anything in between. It all helps. The next set of Patreon money that goes in next week is going to pay for the website. There's a startup charge and there's a monthly charge. And that is going to get us up and running. And we still need a couple more things for the podcast. We're sort of saving up to buy them piecemeal as we move along. But we've been recording the last few up at the WIBG studios, and yeah, it's Memorial Day. We've been recording the last few episodes up at the WIBG studios in Ocean City. Very kind of my friend Chris Nagel, who's our engineer, to get us in there. So it just saves us a lot of... It's worth the half-hour drop to not set up the equipment for half an hour. Just go in there, sit down, start talking, and then come home. So that's it. Boring video tonight, I know. I'm sorry, but I've been neglecting you, and I'm really trying not to do that. Oh, look at that. Memorial Day, the flag flowing behind me. A nice, cool summer breeze. It's about 70 degrees out here right now. It's beautiful. So tonight, karaoke, if you can make it out. Tomorrow, Secundo, out on the way to Crest on the right. I think it's on the right-hand side. I've never been there before, so it's either on the left or on the right, heading out towards Wildwood Crest. And then, of course, Sunday at the Rusty Nail. Anything interesting happens tonight, I'll pop back in. Until then, be good.